important for us to be talking about abortion and about talking about abortion in a way that is intersectional and intentional. I know that as somebody who identifies as non-binary, we cannot afford to be complacent in the faces of those who would rather that I not exist and would rather that I not have the ability to make decisions for my own body.
For more than 30 years, abortion rights have been protected in our state. However, this doesn't mean that all women have access, or people in our community with uteruses have access to abortion or even preventative health care.
I feel a duty to remind you that historically speaking, white women were only allowed to participate in the economy through the slave trade, and that enslaving people who looked like me was crucial to the survival of their children and their families, and sometimes it still is. These ugly legacies are why, still to this day, Black women are less likely to get the same treatment in a medical setting. Excuse me, Black people. Black people are less likely to get pain medicine, more likely to wait longer in the emergency room, die in childbirth at 3 times the rate. Our babies die at twice the rate as white women.
I am outraged that we have a United States Supreme Court that thinks it's okay to ignore precedent, ignore a majority of Nevadans and a majority of this country that respect women's freedom and rights.
I remember I went to a non-school all my life, and my first volunteer job was in a clinic where they do deliver babies. I remember it was my first volunteer work. And I remember sometimes they don't let me go in. They say, you need to get out for this one. In Mexico at the time, we don't have abortion. But in this little clinic, they did it anyway.
So for years, we've been kind of watching the decline in the number of abortion clinics and abortion providers across the United States. And it's because for those of us who want to provide abortion, there is obstacle after obstacle that is put in our way to get the education and training that we need to do this.
Abortion! Save lives! Abortion!
Save lives! Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Here's what I do know after reading that opinion. If they feel that they can come after women's rights, who else are they going to come after and take away their rights? We can't stand for it. So are you with me? Our voices need to be heard. This is our moment to stand up for our freedoms in this country and make sure that women are protected and trusted.